One of the things the Speaker made a point of doing today, the budget projections that show this new law reducing the federal deficit over the next decade. But not everyone is convinced that will really take place. We get more tonight from our senior investigative correspondent, Lisa Myers.
The president insists that health care reform will actually improve the nation's bottom line.
We achieved the biggest reduction in our long-term deficits since the Balanced Budget Act of the 1990s.
The Congressional Budget Office found the plan would reduce deficits by $143 billion over the next decade, and much more after that. But some experts who are strong advocates of reducing the deficit complain that Washington has used creative accounting, unrealistic assumptions, and gimmicks to make the plan appear to add up when they fear it will actually increase red ink. David Walker was the government's top accountant and now sounds the alarm about the exploding federal debt.
I believe that based upon realistic assumptions, the proposed reform legislation will end up making our financial condition and fiscal imbalance worse, not better.
Among the unrealistic assumptions, he says, that Medicare payments to doctors will be cut by 21%, when in fact Congress has vowed to undo that. Cost about $250 billion. Another concern, $70 billion in premiums collected to pay benefits for a new long-term care insurance plan are counted to pay for health reform.
So this is a really egregious gimmick to create a new insurance program and take the money that's supposed to be set aside for that and use it for something else.
Then there are $500 billion in Medicare cuts, which are counted twice, to pay for health care reform and to shore up Medicare, which is trillions in the hole. These experts worry about making expensive new health care promises on top of trillions we can't pay for.
Washington is talking about adding a new wing onto a health care house that is structurally unsound, mortgaged for more than it's worth, and headed for foreclosure.
The president's budget director insists there's no fuzzy math.
Bogus critiques don't change the fact that this is the largest deficit reduction in over a decade, and more importantly, it's the first piece of legislation that gets at the heart of our long-term fiscal problem.
A debate with profound consequences as red ink grows by the hour. Lisa Myers, NBC News, Washington.